Quite possibly the greatest Star Wars Hot Toys Diorama collection tour I've ever seen. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? It is Riley Reviews, back again with another video here. Today we're going to be kicking off my new series for the channel, 6-Scale Showcase. Now, if you guys didn't know, I'm going to give you a brief introduction. I always wanted to make sure to showcase specific content creators, maybe who are smaller than others, who have a collection tour that is super unique and interesting, whether that be custom, diorama, lighting, certain scenes that they want to create, anything in a sense, rather than just having a figure on a shelf with the lighting. I think it would be fun to showcase this on my channel. For any of you guys watching, and for anyone who has a collection like this, they can let me know whether on Facebook Messenger or on Instagram if they want to showcase theirs, and I'll showcase obviously their Instagram and banners to make sure to help out their channel. And I took inspiration from this from Will Foxification and Carlos, one of my bestest buds out there. So make sure to check out their channels. They'll also be in the description. They helped me out with making this whole thing possible. So huge shout out to them. But I don't want to keep this too long, guys. I want to showcase it right away, but I'm going to pull it up. Obviously, I have to pull it up. Like we saw it at the intro. Look how beautiful this is. I'm going to give a brief introduction on who this is. This is the 6-Scale Hunter 82. That is his tag and banner on Instagram. He is only primarily based on Instagram. His name is Marco. He is also living in Germany. He's a German collector, so I think that's really cool to have someone outside of the US. I haven't had that showcased yet, but here we have it, guys. The Moducase Star Wars Tatooine collection tour, and he just really created the Star Wars universe like he did, and he let me know of this. That was the whole point of him, to have this whole setup with the Moducases. This is the Max 140s, 9 of them being shown here. It took obviously time for him to get this in because it is Moducase, but they're glorious. Moducases are the way to go if you want to create things like this. Anything that has height or etc., they're just the go-to. But again, guys, here it is, the collection tour that he has wanted to show me. This is the full layout, just a photo of it. We're going to go into the whole video and get my reaction or analysis of it. But make sure you guys, again, check out his channel. It is on Instagram, and hit him the follow button. He's a smaller content creator, and I think he deserves a follow just by looking at this photo by itself. I think it's beautiful. But again, let's go into just kind of a brief overview of each specific case. The top left being Mandalorian based, and oh my God, it just looks glorious, just absolutely glorious. He let me know that this specific diorama scene he created was from episode 1, season 1 of The Mandalorian, in the sense when IG-11 and Mando were off chasing Grogu, trying to get him, and we obviously know what happened after that. He took out IG-11, but I think he recreated the scene perfectly. He really did. I actually remember this. The middle one, primarily, the case is the one from the season 1, episode 1, and it's incredible. And look how many troopers he has. Trooper collector out there. I love that. And like he said, he wanted to make sure there was a lot of troopers, a lot of figures in each specific case to more so play that part that you're almost like in the Star Wars universe when you look at these cases. And the diorama is what impresses me the most. It's absolutely impressive. But yeah, the top portion is going to be kind of Mando season 1 based with the Tatooine overlay. And under that, we have Jabba's palace, and it looks absolutely glorious. He let me know he didn't want to do Slave Leia onto Jabba because he thought that would be a little bit too cliche. A lot of people already do that. And I think that's exactly why I wanted to showcase him on the channel. And let me know what you guys think about that in the comments, because that just shows me more uniqueness from this collector himself, Marco. And I love that personally. So I love that. C-3PO's in the back, talking to Bib Fortuna, and some Jawas and some other creatures being present there. We're going to go into the video to closely show it. But the left one is Han in Carbonite and his buddy Luke looking after him with the droid, kind of welcoming him into Jabba's palace. And boy, it's just stuff like this just really impresses me. And this is what I love about it. I love this, guys. This is really awesome. And the right one and bottom one is still being in production. He let me know, but he's actually creating for this bottom right one, since we have it zoomed in, this is going to be where the actual Tusken Raider tents village is going to be at, and they're going to be holding a hostage, and Jabba's going to have some people kind of going down there to check out what's up to try and get that hostage back from him. Again, he's just creating this whole universe and this whole Moducase setup, and it looks huge. Look at how long these things are. If you really think about it, that came out kind of wrong, but I thought that was really interesting because his whole wall is just completely covered, and even the depth is absolutely insane. And obviously the bottom left, we have the sail barge here, which is looking really awesome. We'll get into some more zoom-ins, and just, I don't know how people do this with these diorama builds. It's super impressive. I am not good at this stuff at all, so I couldn't even imagine how he created stuff like this, but that's more so the full layout that I wanted to showcase firstly. But now we're going to go into the actual video and what I kind of think about it and what you guys think. We can all kind of have that reaction together. But again, let's get to it. Starting it off with the video. I went a little ahead. Let's go back to the start. Here we go. And I'm going to be pausing it, maybe playing it if I see specific stuff, but let's do it, guys. First one thing, you got to start with Mando. Marco, you got a nice touch. I like that, man. Starting off with kicking things off with Mando. And OG Mando, let me know in the comments. Do you guys have OG Mando still? I feel like he really doesn't have the love anymore if I'm really thinking about it. Everyone's just talking about the Chrome versions nowadays. And obviously we have some Stormtroopers being shown here, which is really cool. You always got to have Stormtroopers in your Tatooine setup because they're everywhere at that point. And Jawa kind of looking through some goodies there. I love how he included that. If you guys didn't know, Jawas are actually one of like my favorite creatures in Star Wars. So that was really cool to see. Appreciate Marco doing that. We're going to the actual next case here. And it is going to be, and I think he let me know this creature or whoever this is. It's a bounty hunter. And he said it's a trooper. The trooper actually talking to the Garinden, something like that. I don't know how to specifically say it, but that's what he let me know. Who is wearing a bounty hunter outfit. And he has basically some info going on, maybe perhaps another mission, but he let me know of this. I have my phone pulled up to where he gave me some notes on what he actually was trying to create. And again, I don't know how he's doing these diorama builds. I have to talk to him because honestly, it looks even better than Hot Toys quality when it comes to a diorama sense. This is extremely impressive. And you know who we have to have flanking behind him. We have Boba, obviously, in the back. He's sort of sneaking around Tatooine, not letting his presence be known, obviously, because he's a very secretive guy. He's being a bounty hunter. Just being an absolute badass. And again, you can almost just go inside these cases at this point and move into it. He's going to do it in just a minute, but I was absolutely blown away. Some more troopers, but let me jump ahead to where he actually did that. A lot more troopers just being shown. And I remember he actually let me know that there was the name written in the actual language, which is absolutely insane. It's called Cantina, but the language is in Arabic. It's at the top of the thing. I got to find it. I can find it somewhere. I'll find it later in the video. But again, I thought that was really impressive. Like how thoughtful would you have to be to find the specific like texture of these symbols of how to translate Cantina in the actual language in Star Wars? Absolutely crazy. And look at this. He's got the cable. You guys see that? He's got cable here. The cable head sculpt talking to another, I'd imagine, bounty hunter, kind of having some more ideas, some more missions, scheming in the back. But that was super interesting to me. And we have Luke here with Han. I think this is my favorite one out of the one. I think it was really cool. He has Luke with the actual coat. And he's just looking at Han, and obviously probably sad seeing him in Carbonite, and just droids welcoming him around. But here we go. This is what I'm talking about, guys. He has that whole open layout, those scratches, and you can he's literally going inside his collection. Like, how crazy is that? Look at that. I gotta pause that because that is so impressive to me. Like, how could you even do that? How could you even create this whole diorama where you could almost go inside your own collection? Stairwell, more Jawas, and we have obviously Jabba the Hutt with his slaves there, and C-3PO being welcomed by Bib Fortuna. But again, I'm just blown away. I have no words. It's really impressive what he's created. Look at that. We saw that in Mando Season 3. We saw a bunch of those climbing trees there. Jabba's, that's the sideshow Jabba, I'm going to imagine. And of course, you got to have Boba Fett. I mean, there's no question. You got to have Boba Fett, Return of the Jedi, chilling there in his most iconic pose. I think that's really awesome. So shout out to Marco there. Han and Leia just chilling in one of these cases. He's obviously building something more here. This side of the room is going to be actually the whole Max Rebo band, and he's going to create some more figures in this whole sense and create that obviously diorama of Tatooine again. This is more so where Jabba's going to chill with these specific creatures and you know get some entertainment going, because you got to have that when you're at the cantina, you know. And here's the sail barge, also like almost my second favorite, probably I'd say, out of all the cases. I'm going to go to the specific reason why is the detail down here. Look at this, guys. Like, come on. Creating those rocks and then this. Hold on. Look at that. Come on, guys. He literally got a skeleton, some figurine, put dust and all this speckling on it, and put like kind of the Gamorrean armor to showcase that this has been here for years and years to come. Like, how unique is that? Look at that. Come on, guys. That deserves to check out his Instagram account. That deserves a like and just anything at this point to check him out, because that's extremely impressive. I love that. Showcasing the whole barge here. I love that. And this is what I'm more concerned with. All of this sand in the Moducase would worry me so much. Marco, you seem like a very risky guy, because he let me know that he actually had to like kind of fix it a little, because when the sand would get into the actual felt, it may cause damage or anything. So, but I think it's worth the diorama he's creating personally. It's worthy of the risk. I don't want to keep this too long. I want to try and get these quick just analyses of these collections and just showcasing them on my channel. I'm going to pull up his actual Instagram so you guys can make sure how to check it out. The 6 scale Hunter 82, that is his Instagram handle. He's at 564. at the end of this video throughout the day, let's get him past 600 easily. Come on, guys. I know you can do it. He deserves that. This is an absolutely brilliant collection. What he's creating with all these dioramas was something that I just felt was a must-have. I even commented, I was like, incredible, because I needed this to be showcased. Absolutely brilliant. But again, guys, I don't want to keep this too long. Marco, he's an amazing guy. Make sure to check him out. 6 Scale Hunter 82. He showcased on my episode 1 of my new series, and I am so glad he did, because he absolutely killed it. But again, guys, let me know all of your thoughts in the comments. This is exactly why I'm starting this series. I like to get your thoughts. You guys already know this. I always love when you guys comment. I check out your guys' kind of just thoughts of the whole video itself. So let me know your gripes, maybe something you really loved. What was your favorite case out of all? Thank you guys all for watching this. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. But we're going to cut it here, guys. Thank you guys all for watching. Episode 1 has started off with an absolute banger. See you guys.